Hello, good afternoon.
And welcome. Well, it could be morning.
Could be morning.
Could be
night time.
It's awesome time. That's what it is.
Isn't it?
It's Hearns Live Time, baby. Episode 199.
Coming out of Hearns Hobbies in Flinders Street in Melbourne,
Australia.
Not US, not Florida.
Well, not yet. Next week.
Next week.
We might do something special for the 200th episode.
We should.
Hey?
I believe we should. What should we do?
I don't know, but I look forward to seeing all about it in the comments. What would you like to see us do for the 200th show? I want to do cocktail mixing.
Cocktail mixing? That's not random at all.
Why? We can sample red wine sampling.
Red wine cocktails?
Well, just sampling. Just go.
Just red wine.
This is a nice Shiraz.
Let's try the next bottle.
Welcome, guys. And what a huge week.
Been a huge week.
Been pretty
We've got
good.
So much to show.
We had a public holiday, got some racing, you know what I mean? We went out to the track, bumped into Craig Bowering at the track and spent some time with Aaron Defina.
Yep.
We went over to the Keilor Invitational, seen Australia's best drivers racing 1/10 off-road buggies in the Invitational class. And then the regular plebs in
train events that were on.
Train events. Oh, that's right. Will James will be into talking trains with us, and he'll tell us all about the event.
That's right. That's right.
And what did you do?
What did I do?
How's my Fiat looking?
I did a lot on the Fiat.
Oh, you need to.
I should show some more photos, but I've kept it on the wraps for a little bit.
Why?
I'm doing a lot of scratch building.
Well, don't worry about scratching it, mate. You've got to make it look like ready.
It's gonna be special. It's got a little.
Is it going to be ready?
Bit of brass in it. Is it going to be ready for the day?
It'll
be ready for the day.
All right.
Yeah, I'm confident.
Good. A bag of coffee will get you through.
That's right.
Who have we got with us today, Beej?
Who do we have?
Who's in the studio? Check in.
Hello to Greg Jones.
Greg Jones again.
Dave White. Nids. Richard Rob's on.
Is he?
Yeah. We got Jeff. Anthony. There you go.
Anthony's got. I don't want to. No.
What?
I'm not saying anything.
Why?
I'm not saying anything. I've already said too much.
I have you now.
Yeah,
All right.
I've already said too much.
Well, let's look at this thing.
Yep.
This is something we have regularly. What is it?
Breakfast.
No. What's a segment?
Segment. Car of the week.
That's right.
We have it every week, in fact.
That's right.
Hence why it's
So
called.
last time we had something a little bit small.
Its ride height's a bit high, isn't it?
Isn't it?
At the front.
It's a bit different.
It's right.
Yeah. This time we've got something a bit more medium size.
Medium size.
So we need to know the make.
The model. The colour.
The colour, yeah.
The year.
And I think also where it was raced.
The specification. Where it was raced.
It was at a particular place.
How do you know it was raced?
Because it was on the box right down. It was raced. And probably the race numbers mean something.
No. It's
Possibly.
just your Uber. That's back when Ubers had to fight for fares.
Oh, is that? Oh, fair enough. So they didn't have the little illuminated Uber sign in the front.
Back in the day, no, look out for car 12. Come around turn 12.
All the signs in the front are just like inkjet printed now, aren't they? Just slap it on. I'm an Uber. Jump in. Car looks a bit different than on the app, but it's all right.
Ride share with Beej.
That's right.
Yeah, talking about lap times, have you seen my new necklace?
Oh,
you thought
your laps.
You thought it was a pass to the F1s next week, didn't you?
Well, I thought it could have been because they're really hard to get now.
No. Well, like I said to the police officer last night when I was driving home, I'm not speeding, officer, I'm qualifying. But how would you know? You wouldn't. My laps.
Yeah, unless you had one of these to count the time, right?
Wouldn't it?
So everyone going racing and who wants to know the lap times really needs one of these.
Oh, practicing.
I'm practicing too because a lot of them have live timing, don't they?
A lot of the clubs do have live timing, and especially it's like a bit of a carrot for the members. So pay your membership and you can see your details get put into the club computer and you can see your live timing 24/7. So, yeah, that is a MyLaps transponder, and it's been a while between drinks.
So these are the RC4s, very, very popular.
Yep, RC, industry standard.
Yes. So they've got a mount, but a lot of people don't use a mount. If you want a small, you just double-sided tape, or as you do.
Don't talk to me about double-sided tape.
You're using a very
we got the EXO 4x4 double-sided tape.
That's permanent, right?
And it's the clear one. You know what I mean? And it sort of goes on like rubber. Go, that's not going to stick very well. And then once it like cures, that is it.
It's on.
It's on. It is on. You can pick the car up by the transponder.
Oh, well, those are the bits I found over here before, those tacky bits.
Could have been.
All right. So I stuck to my finger.
Was it? Yeah, well, careful. I was scared of it. It could stick anywhere. You wake up in 3 days' time, be behind your ear or...
Oh, it could be. Yeah, surprise you.
Okay. Hey, MyLapse transponders. Awesome. They are back in stock. Do yourself a favor, especially if you're racing.
Yeah.
Yeah, get amongst it. As a little tidbit, I was excited for it.
I think we're all excited.
Do you know what else I'm excited for?
What else have you got there? Oh, you love these, don't you?
Now, you saw me crash this on TV.
Look at these things. Crash on TV? What do you mean?
Well, didn't I get it in the live and like drive it into myself, and didn't we power it up and I zoomed it?
Well, we did.
But have a look.
Drove it off the table.
Yeah. Well, I was flying. Wasn't crashing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. This is the new Volantex range of 400mm radio control planes. Ready to fly.
It's full 4-channel.
Full 4-channel, 3 flight modes. Beginner, intermediate, Earl.
Let's have a close look. I'll do it from the top camera.
And we got more. So you can have a dogfight with planes.
This is your favorite, right? P51 Mustang.
I know. It reminds me of the Silver Arrows.
The great thing about all these is they don't have anything generic about them. So the wings are very scaled to the actual aircraft.
Yes.
All the tail section.
So I wonder if they fly differently.
I would imagine they would slightly. Okay, so you got the aileron there for your... Oh, sorry, the servo there for your ailerons. You got a little kink in the bends there to act as a shock spring.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Those at the back as well.
I'd need it when I'm flying. Look at that.
Yeah, so it gives it a bit of give. They've got a 6-axis gyro in it, so it makes it really easy to fly. So you've got 3 modes. You got your fully stabilized mode, the beginner's mode, and then you got intermediate mode, which has a little bit of assistance.
Yep.
And then you've got stunt mode, which is absolutely no assistance.
No assistance for you.
No assistance, that's right. So
None
you're going to
for
have to correct everything. But that looks cool. So that's your P51.
That's
my favorite.
Your personal favorite.
That's the Corsair. All right, Corsair is pretty famous because it's got that wing, that gold
wings
wing.
And things. I'm really reluctant though. Once that gets off the ground, you won't see it.
It is quite clever too. This is clipped in, and it's a
well. That's the only thing you have to build out of the box. You just clip those in, and that's it. It's built.
Yep.
Get the battery.
You
under
can change the prop too. It gives you spare props
and different blades as well.
Yes. So there's a 2-blader, and I think this also comes with a 3-blader.
Yeah. Some of them come with 4. I don't know what the differences is.
So these are all expanded foam. And they do have carbon fiber that's been inserted for stiffness.
Yeah?
Stiff. Yeah. It's good. And what do you got there? Oh, we've got old Spitty.
Spitfire. That was the first one in...
Spitty, eh?
What's it got written on it? Bunny. I just noticed that. Bunny?
Oh, yeah.
Bun me?
This one's got Kiwi written on it.
Kiwi. Oh, don't talk to me about Kiwis.
Must be an Australian pilot.
We've had a shop full of them this week.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably easier. It's easier to swim in groups, isn't it?
I'm sure at school. I'm sure they're not checking their passports to let anybody in these days.
Yeah, probably. I can see how they've been very clever. They use basically the same similar raining gear, but the plane itself is different.
Really
completely
different wings and everything. No?
Nice. And then they've got the little pilot, so it's a 2-dimensional pilot, but it adds quite a bit.
And it's actually like painted, isn't it?
Yeah, they're painted. Very light.
Well, it's got to fly, mate.
There you go.
There they go. That's what these are. I don't know. I was really excited by these, and they're selling quite well.
How do you reckon they fly?
So, me and Dr. Defina, I don't know. We're talking about. We're going to get a bit more excited.
Wait, you're going to take all 3?
Well, no. Well, yeah, probably. Because I reckon one will be crashed in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the second one might last a bit longer.
Well, that should be pretty tough.
Oh, we'll be tough. Well,
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Try not to hit any poles.
Why not?
They don't move. In general, they don't move.
Well, we'll find out. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, RC planes. Perfect for this time of year. Got these beautiful Melbourne still mornings.
Well, someone's offering us a promotion.
Are they?
Yeah.
What would they like to promote?
I can't get rid of that.
Ah, shifty.
Yeah, but spammers, they're everywhere, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah.
Usually it's just me spamming.
Oh, look, we've got some guesses.
What?
Hang on.
Back to car of the week. Car of the week.
People are getting pretty excited here.
Are they? What are they excited for?
Dave's the first one in. And he's got Jaguar.
Yep.
Mark 8. The Jaguar was correct. The Mark is incorrect.
I'm only going from what you said.
Yep.
Is it not Mark 12? It says 12 on it.
Where?
It's not Mark 12. It's March 12.
It's not March the 12th.
No,
What are you talking
it's marked 12.
No.
No, all right.
No.
I wouldn't know. There you go. It is a Jaguar.
Oh, someone said Volvo. No, sorry, Anthony. It's not a Volvo.
Close.
What are you doing?
Hey, what would the Poms do if you called them Volvo?
Everyone's saying they want a giveaway
a
for
giveaway.
the next one.
Ooh.
For the next show, they want a giveaway.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I say we do it.
Fernando is on.
Alonso.
You're saying hello from Australia.
Ah.
Is he in Australia or you're saying hello to Australia?
Oh.
So hello, Fernando. Thanks for joining us. We've
had a few F1 mechanics and team members come in so far.
Oh, here we go. Nids has got it.
Nids is all over it.
Jaguar Mark 1. Jaguar Mark 1 is correct.
Mark 1.
So Dave's got Jaguar and Nids got Mark 1.
But we still need to know the colour, the weight, and
where it got raced. Yep. So there's still some more guesses. We'll come back to that. Oh, they're still coming.
What else have we got?
Still coming.
No, you got to calm them down, Beige. It's time for kits. Talk to me about kits.
Kits. Oh, look at that.
What have you done?
The spammage is still there. Oh, I can't really get rid of it. Just ignore it. Damn spammers. Oh, kits. Let's look. Oh.
I'm thinking about meat products in cans.
Why meat products in cans? Talking about the color or what?
Spam.
Oh, that. I've moved along, mate.
I'm still there.
I'm on the here.
Still there. I'm talking.
Spam is one of those weird things, right?
Shoulder pork, leg ham.
It's a bit like McDonald's.
Meat
it's
in
like,
a can.
I want to have some McDonald's. Then you eat it. It's like, I regret that. Spam's a bit like that too.
Oh, anyway. So what's this thing?
Brand new Italy.
Looks like somebody's doodled on the wings. What kind of camouflage is that?
They've done a bit of graffiti. It's like a loose, airbrushed, sprayed graffiti.
It's similar to your pig tank. Has that? Does that have a style?
So this is a very Italian method of camouflage, and that sort of went over to the German aircraft too. They started doing squiggles and stuff on these too.
Really?
Dots. Yep.
Was that to hide it on the ground or in the air?
In the air, because a lot of the aircraft would have been two-tone, so different color on the bottom, so like a sky color on the bottom. So when you look up, it sort of blends into the sky. And then if you're in another aircraft looking down, or if these were like on the tarmac, they make it look like the ground. So this is like a desert finish with like clumps of grass around the place. So yeah.
There you go.
So this
what can you tell me about the plane?
This is a Macchi. MC202. So this would be
Folgore.
Did
I say that right?
A really fine fighter aircraft from Italy.
Oh.
So a lot of their weaponry during World War II wasn't up to par to a lot of the other stuff that was being used.
Well,
but this was technologically fantastic.
They're too busy building fast cars to worry about planes.
Maybe, but this was super fast.
It better look cool.
Yeah.
Would have looked good.
Yeah. This does look good. Look at the shape of it. Awesome. So this is brand new tooling. Fresh Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
How long has the plane been around for? Why has nobody done it earlier?
I think they've done versions of it earlier, but they just haven't retooled so often.
Oh,
because it's not a particularly popular plane. Not a lot of people know much about Italian aircraft.
Dan would know.
But Macchi, which has turned into Air Macchi, which is still around, a very old manufacturer, and it's quite superb. So this has got, well, it's a big kit to start with, 32nd scale.
Ooh.
And it's got full engine detail, which we'll probably see from the top camera, I think. Let's see if we can get this focused on here. How's that?
It's got a prancing horse on it, does it?
Has it? The Ferrari have something to do with it, didn't they? So here we go. Hopefully everyone can see those details. There's the engine detail. Well, there's a prancing horse. There's your engine detail.
Is it supercharged?
Yeah, there would be. Get your machine guns there. So this is very much a similar sort of layout to, say, the Focke-Wulf FW190. You've got the big, massive engine mounts on the sides. Looks nice, yeah? And then there's the whole aircraft. And there it is with the panels off it. Now, I've got a feeling that the decals are actually... There you go.
What do you mean?
The squiggles are all decals, so you don't have to try to do fine airbrushing.
That would be a nightmare.
You can either do that or you can do freehand airbrushing, which could be more difficult.
No.
But there's quite a lot of options for different aircraft. So you've got a slightly different camo scheme there.
The hardest part with the airbrushing is getting it right first time, because it's hard to do a second coat, isn't it?
Yeah, but you can clean up the edges. So if you did, say, that darker green there, and you did it too thick. Well, you can overspray that with the base color and bring it back in. You can tighten it up. Not that hard. And there's some photo etch, fairly large photo etch fret. And then you've got some more decals there with the insignia. And then you've got some cockpit decals there too.
Fantastic. I love it.
And they're all printed by Cartograph, so really good quality.
And this is brand new in this week.
Brand new, spanking, and I'll be doing an unboxing of this, so look out for that.
I'm surprised it's here. Do you know what that thing is?
What is that thing? Looks like a Lorax or something, doesn't it? Oh. Is that what it is? What do you think it is?
A Lorax? Then you have a big moustache.
I think we're talking about different things.
Right.
I'm talking about a weapon, you're talking about some animal.
He likes trees.
Does he? What do you think of that? That's something nice. You want something else?
Yeah, give me.
All right. We'll do a couple more.
I like the name on it. Is that
Does this remind you of you?
Is it American?
It's English.
Buccaneer.
It's a Buccaneer. So this kit is fairly new.
I thought that was like an English
before.
word.
I think this is a different version.
Blackburn Buccaneer.
That's right. Big chunky jet aircraft.
Was it good?
I think so. I don't know much about it actually.
It has a refueling dongle on its nose.
Where? I was hanging out. Yeah, good. Gives it extra range. So this has been just released.
Is it not new?
I think there's been another Buccaneer before this.
Oh.
But this one's got different markings.
Is this a better Buccaneer?
I don't know. I like it. Do you like it?
It's a lot easier to paint than the Italian one.
Yeah, it would be. But the more exciting one, I've got a more exciting airfix.
No. I can't contain myself.
This is what everyone is excited about.
Really?
This is brand new tooling. So like this, Larry, it's all brand new. It's a Gannet, which is quite an interesting looking aircraft. Sort of chubby, guppy looking.
Chubby. I don't know that you can say that. We need to put that in our safety box.
Chunky?
Chunkamunka. Chunkamunka is one of yours.
It is, isn't it?
That's your own branding.
So it's nice. I mean, Airfix for a long time have just been reissuing all the old ancient stuff. And they've been very clever now. They've called that stuff vintage, so no one gets shocked anymore. Because people used to think it was a new release and open it up and it was like a 40-year-old kit. They get disappointed. But this is brand spanking new. Very interesting. These were carrier-borne aircraft. I think they were used in the anti-submarine, anti-shipping. Dude at the back, his little bubble.
Is he facing the right way? Is he facing backwards?
Well, he's looking a different way, isn't he?
Is he?
Well, you got two people facing one way. You got one dude facing the other way. Is he?
I don't know. It looks like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's checking the back.
Is he?
Making sure it's all good.
What's going on back there? Oh, nothing but wings. As long as they're yours, you're all right.
Hey. That's right. They're still there.
There you go.
But I'll be doing an unboxing on this one too. So yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Why don't you do a build? You haven't built a plane for a while.
Yeah, well, I'm going to build the Wildcat, the Tamiya Wildcat.
What about the GB? Why don't you build me a GB?
What GB?
I don't know.
Oh, any GB. You like GBs, don't you? Have we got any GBs?
Wait till they come in RC GB. That's it. I'm going to crash that.
Oh, those things. They look like they've got no wings.
No wings.
It's like a big barrel with like little fingers hanging out.
Nothing but engine.
That's it.
Let's talk about the car.
All right.
So
we got some guesses, I reckon.
It's a Jaguar.
Where did I end up?
It's a Scalextric. It is a Mark 1. What other details have we got?
We got some.
I better get the scales out.
All right, Dave reckons it raced at Phillip Island. That is incorrect.
Phillip Island? Probably
We've got some weights here.
I probably did race last weekend.
Daisy is saying 96 grams.
Ooh.
Craig's saying 32nd scale, which is correct. That's the Scalextric. Lids is saying raced at Goodwood. And he's guessing 110 grams. What do you get? Okay, so it's lighter than 110 grams.
It's lighter
than 96 grams.
I'm just checking and double checking. Okay.
Are you checking? What, is it correct? All right, that's close enough.
Chicken.
What chicken? Oh, I could do with some fried chicken.
It's a bit racist.
Oh, Tony P's on?
Tony P's on. Tony P's.
Dave likes the Italeri kit.
Tony P's.
Don't worry, Dave, I've got some more cool Italeri to show you later.
Tony P's in the lab working on velo parts.
Ah, look at this. So Dave said the what was that? The Gannet before was in the Australian Navy.
Oh, really?
Sure. Yes. Oh, and there's a real one at Moorabbin. That's from Captain S-Man. What else we got? Oh, Sorian's on.
Nobody's working today.
Oh, he's telling you. E-Flight had a GB.
Did
So
they?
you want a GB? We can get one of them because they're little.
Are
We'll
they?
watch it fly it.
Once you
And
crash it.
we'll see if you can get into a pole because we'll see it explode.
Straight into TFG's 14th story window at the Langham.
Dave's guessing this got raced at Bathurst, which is incorrect. Oh, because it's already been guessed that it was at Goodwood.
Goodwood.
Yes.
It has been a Goodwood.
So what do we need now?
Oh, I like that. That's nice.
That's classy, isn't it? So we basically need the weight now, don't we? We've got pretty much all the details.
We have. I'm taking this away. For the moment, I might be preempting or not preempting, but I say we
chicken chop.
Chicken
with
chop.
Chicken rice. Oh, that guy. Chicken chop with chicken rice. That's
what did you do to my table?
I didn't do that. What do you mean?
Where's the Windex?
You're doing a bit of cleaning, are you?
Well,
bit of housekeeping.
Will James is about to turn up.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. We're about to board his train and we've left him with a dirty platform. Let's talk trains with Will James.
Why not? Let's have a look.
How dirty's your table?
How are you?
Oh, it's got a few smudges on it.
Oh, what have you been doing in here?
Oh,
Smears and schmeckle marks.
Oh, no. Oh,
Did
no,
you
it
say
looks fine.
schmeckle? Did you
Hello.
say schmeckle?
Hello.
How are you?
Oh, I've been
Look at
very
that.
busy. We just got a bit of a rush on.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Far out.
There's a few
There's a
people
couple of
around.
tourists in. They were
Yes.
showing me some very interesting videos. Oh, no, they were English.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. They picked up, they snapped up an NR.
Did they?
Well,
Well, we
I
better
tried
get...
to show them this one because it's a special one.
Is it?
Isn't
Yes,
it?
Absolutely.
It's special.
So,
Why is it so special?
tell me about what you did last week first.
Weekend
Last
just
week,
gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
You've been in a welder hurt this week.
I
You were
have.
shoveling coal all weekend, is that right?
Oh,
Was it?
shoveling something.
it?
Yeah, we had the Steam Rail Open Day, the Newport Open Day. So 7,500 people over the weekend.
It just happened to be the hottest
March,
Melbourne weekend
Yeah, it was the most summer weekend we've had in
110
March.
years.
It was nuts. So yeah, it was in the mid to high 30s all weekend, and when you're playing with big steam trains, it's a bit warmer as well.
So this only happens every 2 years, right?
Every 2 years. So it's been biennial since the 80s.
So we have to wait 2 years to go again.
2026. Get your tickets now. Save the date.
There'll be better weather.
Oh, there better be. I'll tell you what. But no, it was good. It was good to see everyone out there who braved the heat. And everyone seems to have had a pretty good weekend.
You shook some hands and signed some babies.
Absolutely. Always,
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we'll do it all again.
Wouldn't have
this
been
week.
great climate for your beanies, though, would it?
I did see someone wearing one.
Did you?
Yeah, I said to him, "What are you doing? It's 40 degrees." And he said, "Oh, I just really wanted to wear it." I was like, "Good on you, mate." Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Couldn't you cut the top off and turn it into a headband?
A sweatband.
It is really, still be pretty warm. So,
what did you like most about it?
it was good. It's fun. Look, it's good to see all the locos out there running around and getting some money together for the organisations.
Yeah, so they can
keep them going.
Yeah, they
them
do good
going,
stuff.
keep them maintained. They put a lot of hours into those logos, don't they?
No, most people have no idea how hard those guys work. Like
We think about the Tate. When you go inside the Tate, how much work's involved just on the interior of those things?
It's wild. Yeah. But those big steam locos, like they were repainting one like the week before, like all day, all night, just to get it ready, and it looked great. But yeah, a lot of work. A lot of work goes into it.
I imagine when you paint a steam loco, it's sort of you just slap it on with a brush.
No.
I can't imagine them.
Yeah, airbrush it.
Back
With
in
a
the
0.2.
Airbrush.
0.2 nozzle.
Back in the day, they would have been like
No, they would just
covered in tar.
Well, like with a mop,
Yeah,
probably
bucket of paint, slap it on.
yeah. That's how you do it.
It is. It's authentic.
bucket of paint.
There we go. Anyway, so that was the train show.
Yes. Now this week we got a new delivery. Now this is the new SDS NR34 Indigenous livery. These are a super limited edition model. In fact, they're not doing them after this, and this is our last one.
Does it have sound?
It does.
Really?
But it does sound the same as the other ones that we've done. So the internals are the same. It is just the livery that is different.
But that's what makes it special, right?
Yeah, they're all special.
Look at how fine the mesh is
they're
on the
very
back.
special.
The photo etch mesh.
Look, it's got his tweezers out.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Well,
look at how they've done the white here. That's been masked and sprayed.
yeah.
That's not tempo printed.
No.
Same with the silver. Silver's been sprayed as well.
Yeah.
Should we have a close look at that?
The finer points.
Absolutely.
All right, we're on the top now.
Let's pull.
Oh, you're taking the
That's why I've got
protectiveness
tweezers
on.
this week. Not just because I've got.
I don't
sort of
know.
fidget with everything.
I've seen you pull those out of somewhere. You always got them on you.
In between,
you gotta
plucking,
guess.
in between plucking
Oh,
eyebrow.
look at that. Look at that.
Ooh,
There
Look
we
at that.
go.
geez, you're good with the ring.
Look at that. Yeah, give it a little fiddle. So yeah, you've got your NR34 there with.
Is that still going?
Yeah, this is current. This is on the rails today. If you want to see it, they get out and about.
So do these pull passengers or is it freight?
Yeah, so you will see the NR class on all your big passenger trains in Australia. So your Indian Pacific, your GANs, Great Southern, and the Overland.
Right.
And then pretty much all your intermodal services are operated by NR. So there's 100. There were originally 120 locomotives.
Wow.
2 have been written off so far, I think, in various accidents. One has been. One, I think, is back. It's now NR121. It's renumbered.
Why is that? Because it's unlucky.
It got written off, and it wasn't a good. It was very bad. And when they brought it back into service, they changed the number.
So it's resurrected, cut and shut.
Cut and shut.
Yeah. So
Sounds shifty to me. See,
Yeah.
Pasco Vale the other night, somebody got cleaned up.
What do you mean?
dearie me.
Do we want to know that?
Yeah.
No, not like a car, like a
Oh, do they leave it in the middle of the track?
yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Can't
what
park
happens.
there.
Can't fuck that. It was right near the station. I don't think anybody got hurt.
Well, they probably
I don't
thought it was
know.
free parking.
So this one, the one that we've got left, is DCC sound.
Oh,
So is that a switch to switch on and off the sound?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So these, because they're fitted with Locksound V5s,
yes,
which we've been over today with
Yes.
with a customer, Brett.
yes, we have
um,
indeed.
You can run these on DC.
Oh,
if you want.
Trev wants to know all about it.
Yeah, Trev was very keen for an 81 though. Is what he's after.
so is it right that you put this on DC
You
and you
can,
fire it up and it goes through the sound?
Yeah, it'll still go through a startup and
Yeah.
it'll take off, but your control is still pretty basic.
Right.
And yeah, you don't get control over all the sounds and everything. So at the end of the day, if you are getting them, you should maybe be considering DCC, which of course, if you are keen, we do the NCEs,
Yep.
which we actually have in stock at the moment,
Yeah.
which is cool. So,
And we got Bertha in as well.
oh yeah, got a big 5 amp, which we had on last week. Beauty.
That'll-
I've got
that'll-
little latches here too.
Yeah, got all your little bits here for your batteries and
So this is the last one out of our shipment that we got. This is the last one.
this is it.
That's
Pretty nice.
There wasn't that many made.
So you can see this tempo printed.
Yeah, I'd say they definitely are.
Mm.
Like, it definitely
Really crisp
Tampo printing.
and really a really bright pigment. Look at it.
Yeah.
How good is it?
Yeah, it's great.
Because there's so much detail they painted over.
Yeah. So this is the 3rd Indigenous NR they've done.
Right.
The previous ones we actually had when I started here, but they are now also all sold out. Even from SDS, you can't get them anymore. So they are a popular one for collectors. Even though this is out of my era, it'll be a pretty good one for the collection, I reckon. But
Yeah, it looks very nice. A lot going on.
Does your era ever change?
Mine, yeah, I've made
Foamers in general.
Nah. Some people are very diehard. Like they'll be doing, March 1962 at 4 p.m. and have
That's it.
and that's it. They'll have the list of like what ran through somewhere, and they're like, "That's what I'm collecting."
Wow, that's historically accurate, isn't it?
Some people are like right on it. Some people just collect whatever they want, and I think that's fine. It's no right or wrong answer. It's your railway. It's your collection. You can have whatever you like.
You can choose your own track.
Certainly can.
This sucker's got lights too.
Yeah, it's got full lights, full sound. So you'll have individual headlights, marker lights, tail lights, ditch lights. So when you do the horn, it will flash your ditch lights as well.
Why does that matter?
Because that's how it is in real life.
Yeah, so it's
When they hit
historically
the
accurate.
horn, the ditch lights flash on and off.
What's the ditch lights?
Ditch lights are the 2 lights at the front here, down right at the bottom. So
They light up the
these ones
ditches.
here.
They light up ditches.
Yeah.
Why would they be flashing?
To warn the people that the train's coming.
Because you might have someone walking along the center
Yeah.
of the thing.
And they can't hear the horn. They might be.
They'll turn
Or
around,
like
they
the
see the
giant
flashes.
freight train that's bearing down on them, or
They
the
could be-
vibrations
they
through the
could
track.
They could be, hard of hearing or something. So
Well, that's
could
right.
be.
So the
Yeah.
lights help.
yeah. Few lights.
I hope my
bit of disco.
I hope my Labrador would help me out in that scenario.
You hope so too, wouldn't you?
yeah, that's pretty neat.
I love
That's
that.
what we had.
That is
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
nice.
And yeah, I don't.
Very nice.
The other one's already gone. So
Good.
yeah.
So this is very last example.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, and
Right.
SDS have said that they are not going to do them again.
Right.
So if you want one, you've really got to move on this one, I think.
Are we looking forward to any new releases in the coming week?
The coming weeks? Well, we may, but we don't know what it is. So Acision have teased that they will have a release this week.
Oh, they're such a train tease.
Oh,
Yeah, geez.
teasing us all. So we will find out, no doubt, tomorrow what that release is. There are rumors.
Tomorrow at the
Sandown exhibition.
Oh, I
Sandown
see.
Train and Hobby
That's this weekend, yeah?
show out at Sandown.
in Melbourne,
Yes.
in the suburbs of Melbourne.
In the suburb of Sandown. Is Sandown a suburb?
Sort
think
of
so.
Sandown Park.
That's
yeah.
Springvale.
Springvale. That's
Mm.
it. So yeah, I'll be out there tomorrow bright and early to have a squiz, see what's around.
So you will be in attendance.
I will be in attendance.
So people
Oh.
can catch up with you there, like they did last week.
You're signing babies again.
I'll be signing babies again.
Okay.
That's good. I can't wait.
No, I'll be there. I'll be
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Are you on a layout? Is that what you call it?
No, I'm not. I'll do a bit of coverage, and yeah, I'm not on a layout.
No?
Nah, none of the clubs I'm in have got a layout there, and I don't have a stand there. So
Oh,
I'll be looking forward to
fantastic.
seeing what your shows tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you have any like little teasers
Yeah.
or stories or
oh,
anything?
we'll get some teasers in there.
Fantastic.
See what's out there. We'll always get. It's a big show, so we always get a couple of announcements and a couple of bits and pieces.
Well, that is
Right.
fantastic. It's all exciting in the world of trains.
That is nice.
I
I
love it.
like the elaborate stuff.
Well, that was Talking Trains. Will James,
It is.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Will.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Gentlemen,
Nice. I like it.
it's hard to shake.
I like it.
It's hard to shake. Oh,
Let's
Will
get back
James.
onto this because I think there's a lot of people.
What are they going on about? Wait.
So Surian was talking about some fried chicken he got me before. Fried chicken cutlet and chicken rice or something, I think.
We've gone from spam to
maybe
some
hungry.
chicken.
All right, we got some guesses on the weights.
This looks like a
What was
very sort of old chassis.
59 grams from Was. That's too light.
Sorry, was. It's
20
definitely-
pieces, 85 grams. That's too heavy.
That's too heavy.
Dave says, was it raced at Bathurst? No. No, it's already been answered that bit.
It has
Was that
been
Goodwood?
It has been raced at Goodwood, but surely
Yes.
it raced back in the day, or it raced back
Yeah.
at Goodwood in the
I
day.
don't know why. This is a particular version from Goodwood.
A version.
Version. Oh, there he is. Soren. Chicken chop. Chicken chop with chicken rice. Oh, that guy, he teases, doesn't he? 120 grams is too heavy. 79 grams.
Yes.
79 grams
Who guessed that?
is Daz.
Daz. On your Daz.
79 grams is a winner.
Daz
There you
of
go.
the Moo.
That's right.
That's one of my favourites.
All right. Thank you for joining us with that.
We'll take a closer look at the car after.
we will do.
What other kits have you got?
I've got lots of kits.
Yeah, well, show me. Come on.
Lots.
Stop
Lots.
dilly-dallying.
All right.
Do you want the blue thing?
Oh, I don't need the blue thing. Oh, you wrecker.
Oh, Nan.
Nutcrackers. Nutcrackers are back in
It's
stock.
not even Christmas.
And Nutcracker sounds a bit funky, doesn't it? But they actually renamed it because Japanese is even funkier.
How do you pronounce it in Japanese?
Nut Rocker. So Nut Rocker in English is a bit funky, right? So Nutcracker is probably a better alternative. So there you go. And
You said that in such an Australian accent then. I was really just...
well, how else can I say it? So this is from Machining Krieger. I love
It
Machining
has a
Krieger.
monophobic antenna.
Has it?
It has a large searchlight.
Right.
It has a polyphonic antenna.
What about the precaution radar?
It has a rear precaution radar.
Optical seeker unit. So this is from Machining Krieger. This is out of the crazy mind of Kao Yokoyama, Japanese artist. And this is made by Hasegawa. So quite a few different manufacturers make his stuff. Hasegawa stuff
Nutcracker.
is generally...
The Nut Rocker.
There you go. The Hasegawa stuff is generally more affordable. So Wave also makes stuff, and then you also get resin stuff as well. But this is back because they re-release them from time to time. And they're great kits to start on if you're interested in Machining Krieger, but don't really want to spend the megabucks yet. This also comes with 2 suits inside. So it's 35th scale.
What does that regard to? What suits?
They're, these are the baddies, right? This is Oh, let's get this back on the top camera. Let's zoomage. There we go. There you go, Nutcracker. All right, so this is Strahl. So Strahl is the baddies.
Is it?
So the storyline is really loose, but basically it's the world gets destroyed. It's like Armageddon. Everyone that can escape leaves. They start a new colony elsewhere. And then after many, many centuries, they decide to send some people down to Earth to check it out. Earth is livable, so they start living, and then they decide, oh, we're going to rebel. And so those people are known as like the rebels. And then you've got Strahl who come down to try to take back power. So they've got different vehicles on each side. And then you also got the mercenaries that
So is this a movie that you can watch?
There's no movie, but apparently there's movie rights.
Oh.
So someone did make a live action movie, which you can find on YouTube, which is pretty rough.
Why is it anime at the moment?
There's no anime either.
Oh.
It's just artwork from Kyoyama.
So there's a whole storyline behind the artwork with no context.
That's right. So the original idea was there were 3 people involved, I think, Kyoyama being one of them. And it was made for Hobby Japan magazine, which is still going. And the magazine comes out every 2 months. And with each magazine, there was a new installment, which is basically kit bashing. So they just design something out of old kits and make a story around that. So that's how it was like really loose. But it's got very much a World War II German aesthetic. And they use sort of old bits with sort of a new like hover style technology. So it's a bit like cyberpunkish, steampunkish, diesel punkish. It's a mix of an alternate world.
Diesel punk?
Yeah, it's like engine powered diesel in like the future. Like the future, you wouldn't imagine using diesel.
That's another thing for me to Google.
There you go.
Let me write that down.
That's how they get that sort of aesthetic. You're going to Google it now?
Diesel
punk.
Punk.
We can see you've got your splinter pattern here.
Is it P-U-N-K?
Yeah. Yeah.
The F silent.
Yeah. You write down a note and you keep it in your pocket. And then, splinter pattern camouflage. But you're like,
the what?
Splinter pattern.
Okay.
Look how big it is.
Jeez.
It's like
a whopper. It's like a hat.
It's like a Roomba.
We could put it on a Roomba.
Imagine that on a Roomba.
You should kit bash a Roomba.
And the cat sitting on top of it driving around.
You've seen that as well. You've seen that as well.
Cats love Roombas.
You should kit bash a Roomba.
Imagine that. No, it's been done. The people that are into this have done that. So this is meant to be your hovering, I don't know, propulsion units, I guess. But you can see kit bash bits. These are like cylinders of a 6-scale motorbike. So that's what they did. They pulled apart bits and just stuck them on. And that's what they do for Star Wars and things too. All right, so there's your main bit there. Here's your suits. So you got like a Gustav suit there. So there's 2 of them. So it's pretty good value.
But what suits? Is that the robot?
Yeah, like the armored suits.
Ah.
Got a picture in here.
Oh, these fellows. There's a picture over here.
Yeah, here they are.
Oh, crikey, this is a good value suit.
So it gets them too.
They're here.
Yeah. So if you bought this kit, so you can buy the suit separate.
So you've got Gustav and Melusine. Melusine?
Yeah. They're cool, yeah?
They are cool. I do like
and
the
then
suits.
You've got some other random bits there. You got the turret here. And because it's in 35th scale, I've seen quite a few really nice dioramas where you just use 35th scale German figures and add to it. So it's still got that sort of World War II aesthetic, which looks fine. Why does it have to
be German?
Well, it's got that German-esque feel about it. Even the characters, which is designed, do look sort of German-esque. But there's a really nice one where someone's opened up a panel and they've got the 2 Germans that would normally be used on a tank looking inside it like mechanics working away. That's cool. There you go. So these are back in stock.
So you get the thing, you get the Nutcracker, and you get 2 robots.
Yep. Where were they? Were they here?
On the inside of the box.
Oh, inside the box.
You put the lid on now.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's cool. So come in. If you're interested in Machine Krieger or finding out what it's all about, we've got the biggest range in the Southern Hemisphere. Huge.
I'm going to say the world.
We've got the.
I want to say the world.
You can say the world.
I want to.
You're not going to be correct.
I'm not going to, but I want to.
We've got the books as well. The books, and we've got resin figures.
What books?
Kyoyama modeling books.
Ooh, nice.
So we've got that. Let's put that back there. What else? You got something, haven't you? What do you got?
We've got no more info in the car, have we?
We've got all the info.
Got all the info.
So we're just going to have a close look at that later.
Well, I'm gonna back that up.
Are you?
I'm gonna back that up with a bit of RC.
Oh, Oh, how special is that?
This is super special if you're into hot shots.
Now, the Hot Shot 2 has been re-released already, but in different guise.
Yeah,
It was a
the blockhead.
And it was slightly different because they actually retooled the roll cage.
So
to be taller.
does this have a retooled roll cage, or does this have the original one?
It's got the original one. Because people didn't like that.
They didn't.
No, they wanted the original.
So
Tamir listened and re-released the original.
So this is the first time the Hot Shot 2's ever come to the market.
That's right. Same as the Super Saver.
And to me, it looks like a 4-wheel drive Hornet.
It's got that look, hasn't it? It's got the same color scheme.
The same color scheme.
Yeah. So the body works a little bit different from all the other Hot Shots. Now, the Hot Shot 2 also had the slightly modified top of the monocoque chassis because the original Hot Shots were all sealed, even the Super Shots. And when you went racing, you couldn't get to your receiver and your crystals easily. You had to undo the whole bottom part, and that all fell out. So they made a little hatch, which you'll find on all the new re-released cars. Every single one, even the Hot Shot, has got that version in it now. So it's got a little panel here, a little clip, and clip it, and then you can get to the insides.
That's pretty cool, huh?
But you don't need to do that now. But that's a bit of history going into that. So you've got the twin shocks at the back, which are different.
Red plastics.
The red plastics, yeah. Okay, so the red plastics sort of hark back. Well, these bits hark back to the original Hot Shot.
Isn't that the Super Saber got red plastics too?
Yes. And a similar car, very similar car. The bodies are slightly different. And then you've got your shock tower there, which is very different to the conversion kit you got for your Hot Shot, which was fiberglass tower.
Yep.
So that's a molded one.
And it's still got the single shock front. And the shocks, are they CVAs?
The CVAs. Okay, so they're improvement on the original shock. And you've got the sway bar on the front there, but not at the back.
And the improvement is the fact that they are, in fact, oil-filled damper units.
That's right.
The original Hot Shots
ones were as well, but they weren't as good. They were aluminium cylindered ones.
Were they?
And they were slightly offset. So the pivot point here, the shock was actually higher, up like that.
Oh, there you go. Let's have a look inside the box.
It's looksy.
Yeah, I want to have a squiz.
It's pre-painted.
Show us your box. Pre-painted.
It's all black.
I'm in two camps about that.
Not sure. About camp? You want to go to camp?
Surely not everybody wants to do a black Hot Shot.
Yeah, I know.
Do they?
They should have left it clear, I think.
But a lot of people do love box art, don't they? They do love box art.
Well, box art is easy. You can't get it wrong, can you?
Black. Was the original Hot Shot red frame?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Got a lot of red components on it.
So it has a lot of black components.
It's a bit hard to see, actually. I'll move this box out of the way. It'll be easier to see these bits.
Have a squiz.
Okay, so it's a modern bumper.
Yeah.
You might notice that some people have been like, they want the original bumper, the 3-hole bumper. And the reason they changed this bumper was the 3-hole bumpers were really weak. But the 3-hole bumpers are like megabucks now, probably because they're rare.
Because they're broken.
Yeah,
because they're weak.
That's right.
That looks different. Is that different? Is that the battery hatch?
No. That's the skid plate for the front. So the bumper screws onto this, and then that goes onto the front gearbox.
And what's that? What skid plate's that?
Oh, that's a new skid plate. That's a rear skid plate, so that's different too.
That's different, right?
So
because the other one used to have a flap, didn't it? Didn't it have a fiberglass flap for the battery to pop in and out?
Well, that's probably still there. This would have been just going over the top of it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the optional skid plate for the Super Shot was just a very thin one that went across the bottom of the chassis. There's your shock tower for the rear. You got your captured ball bushings there.
In black, not red.
Yep. So this is a brand new, well, that's a different bit.
That's a whole new parts tree, I'd say.
1987. Okay, so this is specifically for the Hot Shot 2.
Yep.
All right.
This is a 1985 sprue, so this is original.
So all the gearboxes there, or original.
Original Hot Shot.
Gearbox housings with the spacing for the gear ratios that you love so much.
They're terrible, aren't they?
Those little
got
spaces.
Some more roll cage.
Well, there's roll cage.
White wheels.
White wheels.
The original one had chrome gold wheels?
No, that was the Super Shot.
Oh, the Super Shot.
The original one had white wheels.
There you go.
Okay.
And now super grippers.
Yeah, these last forever.
You had a job to wear them down, didn't you?
Yeah.
I reckon you would smash gearboxes before you wore them out. No?
Yeah.
The car would be worn out before the tyres.
Everyone loved these.
And here we've got our special parts box.
All right, so you got all your screws and stuff. We're not going to open that. That's all sealed up.
This is going to be somebody special. Somebody's going to love this kit.
It's got a motor, all your
Shocks,
screws, all the aluminium standoffs, all that sort of stuff. Springs.
And I love the classic look of their kits. No, they really follow it all the way through. And of course, we've got the instructions and the decals in there.
Yes.
All right.
There we go. So there you're in.
Hot shot
so
2.
If you need to have a hot shot 2,
there's not many left.
No. Get onto it. These only turned up like 2 days ago.
And for some reason, I can never tell, but they've been actually more popular than the Super Sabre. And I feel that there was more talk about the Super Sabre.
There was more talk about the Super Sabre.
But
I prefer this one.
This has definitely been more. Well, you're with the crowds.
Hey?
You're with the crowds because they have been selling by the bucket. What else have we got?
Is it my turn?
You can go.
My turn.
You can have one more go.
Oh, one more? I've got 2 more goes.
Really?
If it's one more go,
we'll be here to dinner.
I've got another 7 things to show you. How's this? All right, let's do a bit of Volkswagen action. These aren't new, but they're back.
Cars for the people.
Very cool.
People cars.
These are worth megabucks now, aren't they? The actual ones. How many window is it?
13 or 11, something like that.
23. So that's split window front and split window rear, is it?
And it's got all the. Imagine if you just. That's a lot of glass to replace. I hate cleaning car windows, and you got lots of them to clean there.
So what's the idea behind this? It was meant to be like you travel around and you can see everything.
Yeah,
right,
tourist bus.
Well, it's a very classical, very early Beetle. It's not split. So 1967. When did they start making these? They started making these in the 50s, didn't they?
Yeah. There was some big event in Europe, and I don't know, they kept coming out. Like little puppies.
Little puppies.
No? They were everywhere.
The last ones were built in Mexico.
They took over the world.
They're still building these into the 90s, weren't they?
Same with the Rover Minis. They were.
Oh, were they? They just kept going?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. So there's a couple of Hasgoers.
These toolings have done some stuff. I could be corrected, but at some point they were actually built in Australia as well.
Oh, they could have been. My auntie had one of these.
I mean, they were imported as well, but they were actually knockdown kits. So they would.
Assemble them here?
Assemble them here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
CKDs.
This is a Lancia Delta.
This is something that you're going to... Is this one of the ones you're going to build?
What do you mean? Why am I going to build it?
I don't know. There's a rally car or something that you're going to build. Something that you'll fix
An Audi. A fixer?
Your fixer. Your fixer hooks you up. Was it a Peugeot or something random?
No. The Peugeot 205 I've got. That's in the stash.
Yeah.
And then I got myself one of those funny metro-looking things. You saw that, didn't you?
Yeah.
That square little soapbox-looking thing. And I've got an Audi S1.
These are all for Model Expo 2025.
No, they're not.
I hear they are.
They're not.
I just hear they are.
So this is a 12 scale. Now the Lancia, well, it's a fairly new tooling. They've actually, the first tooling was still gone out there, the Martini one.
Yes.
Now this particular one is specific to the San Remo, isn't it? San Remo 89.
1989.
Okay, so I think this is the following year, and it's got a slightly different.
Did they race these? Did they race these on Phillip Island?
I don't know. Does it say Phillip Island?
What's that, San Remo?
No, it's a different San Remo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. This one's from Italia.
Ah.
So I think this one is driven by Didier Auriol.
Here's a famous name in rally.
Yeah. So it's a very similar. Well, basically, most of the kit's going to be the same as the original ones: opening doors, opening boot, and bonnet, full engine detail. But it looks like they've put gravel tires on this one, and it doesn't have the disc brake vent on the front wheels. So it's slightly different. Very striking color scheme.
It's classic red.
Yeah. But I still like the white one. The white one is still pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I think the white one's a little bit more synonymous, isn't it? With that brand
cool
and that era.
That's nice too. And again, these are very new toolings. So within the last year.
Really? That's
so
amazing.
I've done an open boxing on the other one if you want to check it out.
No, I want you to do this one.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a different color.
Okay. So what am I doing now? You're going to move on to something else? Or am I keeping going?
Yeah, you can keep it rolling.
All right. So we're going to go into an F1 theme now.
Why is that?
Because the Melbourne Grand Prix is next week. Is it next week?
Next week.
It's next week. So we've got a good old Williams FW16.
Back when Williams
colours.
Back when Williams made fast cars.
Yeah, but look like they're trying to make a comeback, aren't they? They're like the sister team to Mercedes now, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how they go. But this is in their championship winning days. Yeah. And then you've got this Ferrari. Actually, I don't know much about this Ferrari. What year is this?
I don't know the F10. I don't know. You'd have to Google it. I don't know either.
But it's quite striking. It's got this It's really high. What do you call this section?
Shark fin.
Why'd they have the shark fin?
I want to say 2001. It was
So that's connected to the rear wing?
just before the dawn of the groove tires.
Oh, okay.
I think. I want to
So
say.
they still had the fat rears. No? They look almost the same, don't they? Well, even so, it looks pretty interesting. Lots of bits hanging off it.
Well, they're classic, aren't they? Well, when you get to my age, all these cars are classic. But yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How cool is it? Well, I remember watching these as a kid. And
so
I
these
loved
kits
it.
have full engine detail, removable cowls.
Full engine detail.
Yeah.
In this kit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look how big those rear wing plates are.
It's crisp.
So if you're familiar with the Tamiya kits from 120th, so this is 120 scale. So if you've got Tamiya kits, they match as well. And they go together very similarly. So you can build them, take off the cowling, see all the detail.
130 parts.
Yeah. This one too, that's got all the engine detail.
And who makes these?
These are Fujimi.
Fujimi.
Fujimi. What else we got? We got these back.
Back. Now, if you would like to see, what have you done to it?
That's where we got it.
Looks like you've been chewing on the end of it.
It looks like it, but it wasn't me.
If you want to see one of these built and assembled,
there's one in the front.
There's one. Captain Jack Sparrow has left one here for display, hasn't he?
That's right. He's done a really good job.
He's done an epic job. That's going to be for sale after Model Expo.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got this kit back, and we've also got the Marlboro decals if you like them to make it more authentic, because the kits don't come with the tobacco sponsorship.
No, well, you can't do that. That's not ethical.
No.
But you can have them as an additive. So if you are over 18 and you're looking at it with over 18 eyes, it's okay.
Yes. But if you want to see what's in this kit as well, I've done an open boxing. So check out YouTube. I've got that too.
Is that the one you did with Cookie?
No, I did Cookie's one.
Oh, you did Cookie's one?
Yeah, he wasn't here though.
Oh, was
he?
He
didn't see me squirrel through it.
Okay.
Probably a good thing too. But this is pretty special. This is a pretty new release.
Crikey.
What have you done?
I'm breaking everything. I don't know.
What do you mean you're breaking everything?
Where did that come from?
You're getting attacked. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
so the last one was a Senna car. So MP44, this is the car prior to the MP44 with Senna.
With Senna.
This is a Lotus 99T.
Turbo era car.
Honda Turbo.
Pretty cool,
Was this the same engine they were using in the Williams? Williams were Honda at that time too?
Yeah, they chopped around during that era. They did chop and change.
And also Nakajima. So Nakajima brought in as the Japanese Honda driver, and then Senna. But this is a beautiful kit. This is actually made by BMAX, 112 scale. So huge as well. So let's crack it open, I reckon.
You want to have a look in there?
Let's do a crack.
We have got more F1 kits than it. Look at the engine detail. Do you know who would like this? Tony P. Tony P would like this.
Look at that.
I'd be surprised if he hasn't already messaged and said, make sure I don't miss out on it.
Yeah, twin turbos there.
Gorgeous, huh?
Tiny ass little V6. Look at this, they're all carbon. Massive rivets. But this does come with...
What does it come with?
Photo wedge. So it looks the boxing is very Tamiya-ish. Okay, they've got the cowling and stuff in the middle. And I guess this is what everyone expects these days.
I want to say it's better. I've never seen this sort of carry-on. Look at this. The tyres in a box.
Yeah. They don't actually come with all the warmers and the trolley, but
wouldn't
the tyres
that be nice, though? Wouldn't that be a nice little feature?
And there's a little box with all the
Because people often display, I'm thinking of Jack's one in the cabinet.
It looks like a toolbox.
People often display these with like wheels off and stuff. So wouldn't that be nice?
It would. Because I think the McLaren actually comes with the stands for the chassis. So you can take all the wheels off and just sit on the stands. There's the under tray.
And the wheels.
And the wheels then, yeah.
That is.
Got your bodywork. And the monocoque. Look at that. You got the rivet detail there.
It's good that the rivet detail's on there.
Yep. If you want to be really crazy, you can get an upgrade kit with extra photo etch, and it gives you these as photo etch details.
What, to glue on?
The glue on, they'll take forever. Because you'll have to align them perfectly each time and probably sand these ones off. That's for the mad people. But that's an option.
Wouldn't you just glue it on top?
No, because it'll look too high. It won't look right. won't look flat like the actual rivets meant to. There's your engine and gearbox. All molded in one, or slide molded. And that helps it all get aligned. I can't tell exactly, but I'm suspecting this has got working suspension.
Working.
So what have we got here? We've got all the plugs and such. There's a lot of vinyl hosing in here. It's a bit hard to see. There's a lot of black, obviously, because there's a lot of carbon fiber. You've got engine bits here.
I think the engine detailing on this kit is awesome.
There's your discs. Got 2-part discs so you can get the ventilation.
And get the
the captured nut.
3-dimensional, yeah.
Because there's a lot of screws in here as well. Is that the interior of the turbos?
Could be.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Could be turbo housing. Yeah, there's the compressor wheel there.
Yeah. Got the seat and such. And the Tamiya ones, I mean, they came out a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
The MP46 and such. They came with white metal suspension arms. This one comes with, they look like carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber?
Yeah.
No, don't say that.
What have we got in here? Just tires?
Are you allowed to say that?
Tires. Well, they look like it. They look like the radio control plastic.
Really?
Yeah, look like it. Yeah, let's move this out of the way.
We'll move it out of the way. Get it right out of the way.
All right. So
hold that, man.
This little box has got some magic in it. And there's the arms. Got a screwdriver, even the screwdriver looks like to me. All right, all your wiring. Got screws and suspension. What do you call those?
Springs and retainers.
The thingers.
The
thingers. There you go. So they're molded in plastic, but you look at them. I mean, they need to be pretty stiff. And
so you reckon
these are pretty stiff.
So you reckon it's like
I reckon they're carbon
radio
fiber.
control, carbon fiber impregnated.
I think so.
Spec.
And that way you can get them so thin. Otherwise, regular plastic would just be flexy. After a while, they'll be sitting there, they'll just bend, I reckon. But that's very clever. Very nice.
Comes with a wheel socket.
Wheel socket, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
No, it does. It comes with a wheel nut.
Mm-hmm. Nice. There we go.
That's a bit nutty.
So that's the Lotus. Because the Lotuses prior to this were black, right? They were JPS.
JPS Lotus.
And this one is a camel.
If you had if you had the appropriate decal sheet, it would be camel, wouldn't it?
It would be. There you go. So a little box of special bits.
I love that.
It goes in there. So I think that's all I got for you today. But
bloody hell! It's been
How nice is it?
I can't believe you said that's all you got. Like you've shown us nothing. You've shown us half the shop.
Oh, sorry.
We've only got 40,000 lines of products, and you've shown them all just today.
Yeah, well. Let's see. What have we got here?
What? Worry about we got there.
I'm trying to check. Oh, Surian says the F10 Ferraris from 2010.
There you go. So it's post-groove tires.
Mm.
Look what I got.
Oh!
I got a big donger.
That's because
Why don't you show me yours? Have you got one?
Oh, I have two. I forgot about that.
You got one? Oh, yours is all blue and purple.
Yeah, mine's been beaten around a bit.
Is it? Have a look at that. Look at that chameleon paint. These are the new FS Racing GT version 2s.
Yes.
And we finally got them back in. I did do an unboxing, I believe, on Tony P's very own line.
Mm.
He went out testing last weekend.
Yeah, we saw some video of that getting tested.
And it was resounding success.
Was.
Did end up in the wall, but that's not uncommon for a velodrome car. But you know what? It bounced. Other than breaking some 3D printed accessories that he'd made, it pulled off straight. And he went for it. So he's got a few design concepts in his fragile little mind. Hey? And he's into it. So Tony P,
really, really good out of the box.
Out of the box. What did he do? He's going to correct me here.
What, speed?
Yeah, 90 something. Out of the
box.
He
started off with 90 something out of the box.
That was the out of the box, I think, with the kit pinion.
Then he geared it up and it went 130.
130 straight off the bat. No. Then it went into the wall. Then it was, and in the tub now he's got 5 more pinions.
What? It's going up?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know I don't know how fast he thinks it's going to go, but it's going to go.
It's got potential.
It's going to go somewhere. Mellow yellow. He had he had the bitty
Bitty.
design ZR21 NASCAR body, the same as the Panda Time car. So that is fantastic. So I just wanted to show them one.
Look at it.
They are here. Look at the size of them. 120 Ks out of the box, pretty much. Look at the aero. It's got more aero than the Williams you just shown.
Yeah. Totally flat bottom with ground effects tunnel at the back.
And they got new lights as well. So it's got a brake light in here. It's got
Right.
brake lights up in
has
here. Yep.
Oh, wow. And the version 2s are not just cosmetic. Inside is different too.
Got this massive big radio tray that will take
Huge.
8S electronics if you want to upgrade it.
Yep. And
So
there's room to put in really long motors if you want to.
Really long motors, really long batteries, really big speedies.
Yep.
It was made to go really fast, didn't it?
Look at it.
And this is because we have got a new Velodrome event coming up.
That's right. I just posted it.
We just
Let me
posted
share
it. We just made it. We'll get this big banger out of the way. Oh, look at
Let
it.
me share it.
You can share it.
Yep.
Velodrome, Saturday, October 12th.
Yes. Let me do this.
And if you were
Let's find
part,
the link.
if you were part of the action of the last one, you know how good it was.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Tony P's feeling the pressure though,
Why?
because he knows that, the rocket game has got to lift.
Oh.
But we're
How
going to
good
go
was
for a bit more of a. It might be branded. Can I say X Games? I'm not sure that we can say that.
Well, you
going
just
for-
did.
We're going for a bit more of an RC festival, aren't we?
Festival.
RC extravaganza.
That's right.
We
That's
might even
right.
have some action on infield. Yeah.
Mm.
There might be some planes flying. There might be some off-road jumps. Well, yeah, I'm calling them jumps, off-road jumps, because they're going to be off-road vehicles doing jumps and stunts, and who knows? There could be fireworks. Could be.
Unintentional. Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
Anything will be possible, and it's going to be great fun. So
Yes.
get amongst it.
Yes.
We are going to have like a ticketing system, I suppose, aren't we? So we're going to be hopefully there's going to be a notify me now thing, so we can actually get a fair gauge on the amount of people, because we were really quite surprised last time at how many people were there.
Yeah.
So we're going to structure it more around the people that are there, the numbers that we get.
That's right.
Make
it a bit, I don't know, more streamlined.
more streamlined
Yeah.
and better.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, we're all going to break our cars in the first 3 runs, but after that, it's fine. But that's the fun bit.
That's it.
And by then, Tony P and Travis Hunt will have their cars whipping around at probably 200 k's an hour. All right.
What do we got? I'm checking out some of these things here.
You can check out those things. I'm going straight into my bag, my Rubik's Well bag. Now, why are you looking at your Rubik's Well bag, Brett? Well, pretty simple.
Tony P's can't wait to get back.
Scale Electrics.
Oh, what's that? Scale Electrics. We've got brand new Scale Electrics. That's
Well,
cool.
we've got the car here that's been guessed by our viewers. It's part of our new shipment of Scale Electrics.
That's right.
Have a look at this little sucker. That is comical, isn't it?
Land Rover Series 1. It's
Series
a
1
shorty.
Land Rover.
It's a shorty, isn't it?
That is going to handle like crap on your thing, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. It's a Land Rover.
And probably break down.
Look at the grill.
Bear Grylls. We got
Another
that
Jag here. Jag police car.
Jag police car.
That's a Mark II.
Show me your fromage.
Where's the fromage? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the Sebastian Loeb.
Sebastian.
Those rally cars, they got that the chunky wheel arch and the massive rear wing look, haven't they?
Yeah, that is. That's why Tony Gray bought one, because they're awesome. That's how he drives his one around the neighborhood when his wife's not watching. Oh, look at that. That's familiar,
isn't it? There you go. So these are, what are the actual details I wrote on it?
Jaguar Mark 1. You can see on the back, Jaguar.
Goodwood 2021.
One of my favorites.
Ah. Yeah, pretty colourful, isn't it?
Look, it's a bag that keeps giving. It's like, I feel like Mary Poppins. It just keeps coming. You wouldn't think that all these little Scale Electrics come in. Actually, this Rubik's Well bag is a good storage unit. A 911.
An RSR 3 litre. It's a very flat wing, isn't it?
3 litre. Geez, that's an oldie.
Oh, what's this thing? It's a GT.
That's a Ford XY Falcon with a big V8 motor.
It's a brand spanker. Let's have a look.
Well, it's new to us. Just came in the door today. Oof. Must be a Bathurst car.
It looks like one, doesn't it?
Well, it's got the Hardy Ferodo 1500 on it.
Oh, has it? Oh, there you go.
So let me have a look. So this is, I've taken it off you, the XY Falcon GTHO 1972 Bathurst car.
Murray Carter
car, 3D.
What's 3D?
That's the number on it, 3D.
What's 3D?
That would be 3 is the number, and D would have been the class.
Oh.
So you know how they have classes within the race.
Yeah. E class.
I wasn't.
A class, B class, C
I don't know.
class.
I wasn't really.
Class?
I wasn't really that into.
S class.
I wasn't really into Bathurst back in '72.
Would you?
I wouldn't have even been a twinkle in my dad's eye.
Really?
Yep.
Could have been twinkling. It just didn't happen yet. Shall we look at this one? Let's look at this Porsche.
What can you tell me?
It's got stitching.
Wally's jeans.
It's all stitched up. It's denim. What's the red star, man?
It's got lots of them.
Look at that. Look at how flat the wing is. So those BBS style wheels. Dunlops on the tyres.
So that'd be a 1970s race car, wouldn't it? With a 3 litre. It's an old banger.
Old banger. All right, we'll go next. Here's your favourite. Here's your favourite.
The old banger is, in fact, the... Yeah, it doesn't give me a year. I do love a...
Look at all the vents. They're all open.
Yeah, I do.
They're not fake.
No, they're not fake.
Look at it there too.
Got a Raider.
Oh,
that is
big
pretty
teeth.
cool, huh? The GTR.
It's got the big teeth. Looks like a sturgeon.
What?
Sturgeon. They just suck you and spit you out.
Oh, lakeside pipes.
What do you mean lakeside pipes?
That's what they call side exhaust pipes.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Yeah, cool, yeah.
I don't know how they're called lakeside. I'm sure somebody will educate me.
Sure it's lakeside?
Mm.
Well, there's the Jag we had that everyone was guessing.
Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3.
I like how they've done the wire wheels, because that would be like really hard to make solid.
Wouldn't it?
They've done really well there.
It really has. Oh, that sound is music to my ears.
Isn't it?
It's time to go, Beej.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that time?
It's time to go.
All right, we're going to see this, though.
What is it?
A little short wheelbase thing.
What year is it? Series 1.
Series 1's got to be early. What Series 1? Is that 60s?
50s or 40s even, no? Post-war.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's say 50s.
Oh, yeah.
Just say, just a Series 1. Oh, here you go. Here's a modern rally car.
They only discontinued these, like, what, 4 years ago?
Oh, did they?
Series 1, yeah.
Here's a Puma.
It's one of the longest production cars ever.
They're pretty rough around the edges, weren't they?
They were until the minute that they stopped making them, yeah.
I can imagine them putting them together.
Aluminium
like had a mallet just to hit things to make sure they all.
Yeah, it was all aluminium, didn't rust.
We got that, and then we got this police car, which is pretty cool.
Police.
Ding, 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 ding. Siren at the
It's
back.
got a turbo in the back. Induction on the front.
Induction.
stereo sirens. So what if you're on the side of it? You can't hear it.
Not too bad.
Tipping it made
You're
a
okay.
racket.
You're not in trouble.
Tipping it made a racket.
Probably did.
Fantastic, guys.
There we go.
That was another big, I was going to say, yeah, I don't know. That was another huge episode, 199. Looking forward to hearing everybody's thoughts and feedback on ideas what we should do for episode 200 next week.
There's only 1 week left.
Yeah, keep an eye on our socials.
Yep.
Get in touch with us. Come and see all our awesome stuff.
Heaps of stuff.
And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, if you're in town for the F1, drop in.
See you next week, guys.
Thank you. See you all.